Manchester United's winter revolution. 7 deals currently on the negotiation table. Some of them are almost officially completed. Meanwhile, 4 players are set to leave Manchester United during the transfer window. Let's take a detailed look at the stars arriving at the club and those who are leaving. Let's begin the report. Welcome, my friends, to departing players. Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester City is monitoring the situation closely and preparing to enter a surprising race to sign the young Manchester United player in the upcoming winter transfer window. Mainoo, the English midfielder, has not started a single league match this season. The reason? He has fallen out of manager Ruben Amorim's plans, which has sparked speculation about his future with the club. But here lies the paradox. While United is undergoing a rebuilding phase with Amorim, it appears Guardiola sees Mainoo as a project with potential for development within his tactical system. Only the coming days will resolve this hidden conflict between the red and the blue. Joshua Zirkzee. It seems Joshua Zirkzee's story with Manchester United is approaching its final chapter. The Dutch striker, who arrived at Old Trafford in 2024 for £36 million, is preparing to submit an official request to leave in January after completely losing his place under manager Ruben Amorim. The player, once seen as one of the bets for the new project, is now experiencing one of his most difficult periods. However, there is a club ready to rescue him from this situation. West Ham United. The London team is struggling severely offensively, only 6 goals in 8 matches, and a low position that threatens their season early on. Therefore, manager Nuno Espirito Santo sees Zirkzee as a piece that could make the difference in saving the team from the spiral of relegation. United appears ready to open the door. The club is open to his departure, either on loan or a permanent sale. Harry Maguire. This time, the discussion isn't just about his departure, but about a difficult equation between staying under conditions or leaving. Indications suggest the club does not object to him staying, but under strict terms. But, my friend, United wants Maguire in the team, not on the heavy financial books. For this reason, clear conditions have been set. The first is that he gives up his huge salary, which reaches £190,000 per week. The second is that his contract is not extended for a long period. In other words, the club is prepared to keep him as an emergency defensive option, not as a starter in the upcoming project. Thus, Maguire's future hangs in the balance between 2 difficult decisions: either sacrifice his salary to remain at Old Trafford, or seek a new opportunity. Marcus Rashford. The English striker, who is currently playing for Barcelona on loan, seems clearer about his future. Rashford does not want to return to Old Trafford. Instead, he is focused on staying with the Catalan club. But my friend, it's not just about desire. Rashford is pressuring Barcelona to activate the purchase option, which would allow them to sign him permanently from Manchester United for €30 million. But will Barcelona take the decisive step to secure the future of their English star? The final decision could shape the team's attack for the coming seasons. Arriving players. Oihan Sancet. Reports indicate that Manchester United is preparing to submit a €70 million offer to secure the services of Athletic Bilbao midfielder Oihan Sancet. Meanwhile, Saudi professional league clubs are not expected to let this opportunity pass unnoticed, as they are anticipated to renew their interest in the Portuguese star next season. Additionally, the German league giants, Bayern Munich, have also expressed their desire to sign Fernandes in 2026. Therefore, the current situation poses an essential question: will he move to Man United? Jean-Philippe Mateta. Manchester United appears keen on signing Jean-Philippe Mateta. But, my friend, the reason is no surprise, as the young striker has started the new season in a stunning way with Crystal Palace. Mateta has become a consistent scorer in the Premier League over the last few seasons. He has scored 30 goals in the last 2 seasons, a performance that earned him his first call-up to the French national team this month. United is monitoring the opportunity to reinforce their attacking line without hesitation. At the same time, all eyes are on Mateta, who seems poised to be the focus of talk in crucial weeks. Endrick Felipe. The young Real Madrid striker finds himself at the centre of this January's transfer buzz. But, my friend, Manchester United is considering a move to sign this Brazilian talent. So far, the player has not featured for a single minute in La Liga or the Champions League this season. Nevertheless, the Red Devils appear to be among the clubs most interested in acquiring him in January. However, there is a clear condition. Endrick will only be allowed to leave Real Madrid on a loan deal for the purpose of developing his level ahead of the 2026 World Cup. Therefore, the decision is not straightforward, as everyone watches to see what the coming weeks will reveal. Conor Gallagher. Manchester United is closely monitoring Conor Gallagher ahead of the January window. My friend, the green light came directly from Ruben Amorim, which adds significant importance to any potential move. Conor Gallagher, aged 25, moved from Chelsea to Atletico Madrid in the summer of 2024. However, his future remains uncertain as we approach the mid-season period. Senior officials at the Red Devils believe that Conor Gallagher is the most suitable fit for the Portuguese manager's system. Therefore, the decision does not appear to be an easy one. Angelo Stiller. Multiple sources indicate that while Amorim is considering several names, VfB Stuttgart's Angelo Stiller remains at the top of the list. Angelo Stiller attracted attention from many clubs during the summer, yet he seems very open to a move to Old Trafford should an official offer arrive. So, what is your opinion if the deal goes through? Robert Lewandowski. Manchester United is closely monitoring the possibility of signing Robert Lewandowski next summer. Lewandowski's contract with Barcelona expires at the end of the current season, and the Spanish press has confirmed there is no possibility of a renewal for another year. This decision opens the door for Amorim to fulfill his desire of signing the player, although Lewandowski's own stance remains unclear for now. Elliot Anderson. Manchester United is shifting its focus to Elliot Anderson after failing to sign Carlos Baleba. Anderson, the 22-year-old Nottingham Forest star, has become one of the most talked about names in English football after being called up to the England national team. Reports now indicate that Anderson has become a primary target for Manchester United. Anderson possesses the ability to play in multiple roles, which fits perfectly into Amorim's model for a dynamic midfielder. Therefore, United is now seriously considering a move for him.